How's it going? It's Mythos, and today we're taking a little look at a TV show called Help! My House is Haunted. Now, I've got a big playlist of loads of episodes of these guys, and I was going to do my usual deep dive, go through all of them, put all sorts of clips together and show off the bullshittery to it all. But, to be honest, they're just not worth that time. Why I'm looking at them in the first place? My nana has been telling me about this show on telly, that's crazy! And she seems to believe it. I've told her once about how it's totally fake. I've told her a second time the other night it's totally fake, and I wasn't sure if she was buying it. So Nana, if you're watching, here we go. So I want to check out this particular episode because it's of a girl called Charlotte Crosby from Geordie Shore, a TV show that's pretty local to around here, so I think I can kind of tell if she's putting on an act and bullshitting, because that's one thing I have kind of been noticing while I've been watching these episodes. Are the people in on it or not? Are they acting and go along with the TV show? Most I've thought, oh yeah, of course they are. But some I've thought, do you know what? I'm not actually sure. And if they're not acting and going along with the show and they're genuinely fearful of their house being haunted, the way these guys go about it is very wrong, because they make them believe that, yes, a person is here standing over your bed, watching you as you sleep, which if these people genuinely do believe, that is just so wrong. So let's check out this Charlotte Crosby episode. The following program contains paranormal scenes for entertainment purposes. Boom! Debunked. The fastest debunk in the West. That right there just says it's bullshit. It is literally telling you the paranormal scenes are for entertainment. Boom. Fake.
So guys, we're heading into the city of Sunderland. I used to live here. But it's a town called Horton-le-Spring. That's where we're heading. Way I man.
I don't think you're ready for this.
It's the home of TV personality Charlotte Crosby, star of reality show Geordie Shore, and winner of Celebrity Big Brother.
This house has had endless freaky things happen here. I was on my social media filming this whole area behind us, and at that moment, something really peculiar happened, but I didn't notice. My house looks so stunning from this angle. All of a sudden, my phone starts going crazy. Like everyone freaking out, saying, oh my God, the chair. And I'm like, the chair? What about the chair? The chair moves in your video. And I'm like, what? So I look back, and lo and behold, one of the dining room chairs moves back.
I didn't see it.
Completely on its own.
Oh,
that chair
right.
Definitely moves. That is no trickery of the eye.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that at first, but I can definitely see that there. I mean, has she got a dog or a cat? Did it walk over there and push it? I don't know. Might have to go on the socials and check that out on her Instagram.
Getting pretty scared now. Like, this is a big house to be in alone. And I am in it alone.
Ooh.
I can't even count on two hands how many dead birds I find along the outskirts of the whole property. There was one time this tiny little bird was just sat on the window ledge. For God's sake, it's still there. What do I do about it? Just staring into the house.
Is it?
And it was just perched on the window, looking inside, like looking into my soul.
I mean, don't know about looking into her soul. I don't know where she's getting that from. Yeah, maybe she is on the act here and going along with it, because what the
I do want help. I want help to find out if there's something here, what kind of energy it has. Do we need to bless the house?
Are we close to the location now?
Okay, They've just started getting close. Now, what this Ian Lawman does now, if you don't know him, I didn't know this guy was the same guy until I watched Beardo saying that he was actually from Most Haunted. And I was like, no freaking way. He's one of the mediums from Most Haunted. So kind of says a lot, doesn't it? But what he tends to do on the start of the episodes as he's going to the houses here, I can sense this. Something's coming to me. My spirit guide's telling me this. And he just kind of reels off information that he's clearly read before going there. Because obviously, as it says at the start, it's for entertainment purposes. He's playing along as if he's genuinely finding this stuff out from someone. You're telling me that they don't actually look into stuff before they go there? Come on, guys. But the thing is, he passes off as if he genuinely is a medium speaking to spirits.
With the ground, so are we going to a piece of land where the land is haunted?
Medium Ian insists on being told nothing about the investigation in advance.
Bullshit.
And the reason for that for me is that I know what messages I receive is true, genuine spirit messages. Are we talking people who worked under the ground? There is going to be children or a child here as well.
Alright, so he's talking about there, he can see flat caps, and is he talking about people who worked under the ground? I mean, if you get into a small little town like that, it's most often around here going to be an old mining town.
I used to live here.
And there's also going to be quite a strong male figure there. And I'm wondering, as I visualise myself walking, it's almost like I want to fall through the floor, so I'm wondering if there's something below.
Alright, so he comes out with some vague things, like always. There's going to be a presence of a man. Okay, well, it's either going to be a man or a woman, right? But he said something there about falling through the floor and there might be something under the floor. Now, that is a bit more specific, so where's that going to lead to? I'm not sure what vibes I get when my exorcist pulls up in Jordans. With his little handbag. What has he got in there?
And I'm automatically drawn over to this direction.
He's automatically drawn over to where the chairs were getting moved on social media. Come on, guy. You're telling me that you don't know whose house you're in and you haven't looked up anything that's been going on in her life?
There's a massive burst of energy when I sit on this chair. I can hardly breathe. This is where the energy's been pulled in.
He's a great actor, isn't he? Oh my lord. Sudden burst of energy, oh my god. Yeah, on one of the chairs you've seen on Instagram. I would love to put out a challenge to these people. Let's set something up. I will put out a challenge. See if you can genuinely speak to spirits.
I feel really apprehensive about walking into this room for some reason.
Isn't it brilliant being a medium? You can just come up with any old shite because no one can counter-argue it. You can't say, no, you're not feeling apprehensive about walking into that room because you don't know how he's feeling. So you can just literally come out with anything. And that's what they always do. Come out with generalized, random crap statements that mean nothing. And when they do give us something very specific, I don't trust that they haven't been looking that up beforehand. Alright Ian, I'm going to stand at this point, get you walking into the room, but then come back out because I'll go in the room and then get you coming into the room, okay? Okay, let's go.
I'm very aware of little people running around in and out of here.
What, like kids in a family home? Oh, come on, dude. Oh, here he goes.
This house is taking my oxygen.
I think you need to get to the gym, mate. You only just walked up a bloody flight of stairs.
I won't want to sleep here because whatever spirit being is in this room is projecting themselves through that mirror. They're looking right back at these people in this bed.
Oh, come on, guy. I mean, like I was saying before at the start, they genuinely put fear in people in this show.
I think that we should try something called Necrophonic, which is an app on this tablet.
No. No, he's not. On a TV show?
And this will allow the spirits to try and communicate with us using a word bank, a sound bank, essentially, of phonetics. So you're going to be calling out, Charlotte.
Right, okay.
Pulling out this bullshit, fake, terrible app. It's going to come out with demon and I want you dead. If she is telling the truth and she genuinely believes this place is haunted, this is going to terrify her.
John Crosby, if you were here in this house, please communicate with us.
Yes.
Yes. This is, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little bit scary.
You're all right.
See what I mean? She doesn't know what this is, and it's just an app coming out with random words. And it doesn't tell you words on the screen, I don't think, from memory, this one. It just says noises. They put the words on screen there, so you think that you can hear that.
Is that the chair that moved? Sit. Sit.
Sit.
Did that say sit?
Chair.
What, it's telling me to sit in that chair? I am about to actually crap my pants.
See what I'm telling you guys? They're using this bullshit crap, and look at her now, thinking that someone is genuinely speaking to her, telling her to sit in the chair because they're saying it. Unbelievable.
I have woke up red hot, like so hot, that I've had to sleep in the front room because it feels cooler there.
I'm giving Charlotte an S.
Oh no, what did I just see? That was an Xbox Connect, wasn't it? They're going to do the SLS.
I'm giving Charlotte an SLS camera, which uses structured light to capture spirit presences invisible to the naked eye. Point it wherever you feel you might see.
This is quite shocking to me. I've not watched a bunch of ghost hunting TV shows because I always just think they're terrible, especially the American ones. But to see these British ones here using this horrendous stuff, this might be the worst one I've ever seen.
What's the matter?
It's the chair.
Oh, she's saying something in the chair. That's how it goes.
Nothing anywhere. Oh no, it's at the door.
And by the way, this Barry will be loving this because he's apparently the tech expert and he's bringing in applications and the people's reactions because they don't know what they are. They genuinely are believing this is showing them a spirit. He will be loving this. Now, if you want to look up things like these devices and apps that they're using, there's all kinds of things over YouTube where people have debunked them and shown that they're absolute bollocks. I can't even take it anymore. Let's just get to the end and see what they say when they catch up with Charlotte.
That spirit was travelling from room to room via the mirrors. There were portals.
What the spirits are doing, they're going to the place where your attention is to try and get your attention.
The mirrors was very significant in this investigation.
Isn't it unbelievable that they are telling her this as a fact when it's just all a load of rubbish that they're just making up? Unbelievable.
Listen to the response to this.
Which bedroom do I need to go into to close the portal?
Charlotte.
Yeah. Quite staticky, it's quite electronic sounding, but it's there.
Oh, I knew it.
So there we go. Come into the house, claim that there's someone stood in the room looking through the mirror as she sleeps in her bed. Act like Superman, bless the house, and leave. What an absolute load of bollocks. This show might be the worst TV show I have ever seen. The TV shows that go out and just investigate and throw stones and things, they are bad. But these are genuinely using just debunked fake crap to put across as ghosts. Unbelievable.